Hey everyone, and welcome back to Community Builds. I have about 6 creations this week, and one of them looked quite interesting. I think you know which one I'm talking about. The creator, that is. Anyways, the first one is a Cessna 152 by The Real Jesus. Not an exact replica. Just controls. Okay. I used to live in a city where they made these. And there's a golf course beside it. And if you hook your ball in just the right way, you can hit them. Kinda sad. Oh no! It's broken! That's not good. Invalid joint positions. Okay, so there is a bearing somewhere that is not happy. But I really, really want to fly this. I love airplanes in this. I really do. And this looks like it would be a lot of fun. And it looks like it'd probably fly really well. And I'm really sad it doesn't work. No. Okay, well, hopefully you can fix it and get it working. Because you even sent me a picture earlier this week teasing me of it. And yeah. Man, okay. I guess we'll move on. The next one is a 2020 vanilla Toyota Supra by Dusty Red 762. It is loosely based on the 2020. They were bored and needed something to do. So they made me a Supra. Sweet. I didn't ask for it. No, I didn't. So thank you. I actually really appreciate this. I love Supras. Even the new one, I don't think it's quite a Supra, but I love it. It's still really cool. I'd love to drive one. But either way, it has McPherson's front and double wishbone rear. Yeah, multi-link would be really laggy. I've done it, and it's not fun in this. Using signals, using my module again. It's probably just tucked in somewhere hidden. So, ooh, it has backfire. That's cool. Okay. Understeers a lot. Okay. Okay. I've noticed I've been, in the last few episodes, I haven't been spending as much time going over detail and stuff, so I'm trying to take my time and go over things more. So, the front, it looks like a Supra. It looks exactly like a Supra. It looks great. Even the back. I'm excited for the spud guns, to be honest. Check out the suspension, because that's what I like most. So, your McPherson strut works like so. Okay. That's actually a really good way of doing it. Okay. I've been trying to figure out different ways, and this is the first time I've seen someone do it like this. So, that is awesome. All of the license plates. And there is your double wishbone rear. And yeah, that works perfect. And then the spud guns are what's holding the wheel on, it looks like. That's awesome. Yep. Okay, let's drive it. So you mentioned it understeer. Let's see if I can figure that out. Ooh, well, there's a little bit of an issue there. Your wheel well's a little too narrow. But it doesn't affect it too much. See, the thing is, I don't know how the real one handles. So, actually, it oversteered there. It looks like the front suspension just isn't being able to move as much as it needs to. Just a little pop on the back every now and then. That's funny. On flat ground, this would probably handle pretty well. Oh, don't roll, come on. There we go. Yeah, on flat ground, this would probably handle pretty well. But it seems like while the suspension's cycling, the wheels just can't quite handle it, I guess. Maybe a bit more camber. To be honest, I think a bit more camber might help if you can. Does it have camber? Looks like it has a little bit. Maybe, but if you were to do if you were to do a bit more camber on the front, and then maybe open up the wheel well somehow. Like, I'm gonna try something really quick. Hopefully this doesn't break it. I think it just did some. Okay. Hopefully that didn't break anything, but this might handle a bit better now. Yeah. Ever so slightly better. It's not even really understeering. This is really grippy. But it seems that your main issue is that the wheels can't turn how they need. Because once I removed that, it understeers a tiny bit under throttle, which it would. But when it grips, it really grips. And you just have to let off the throttle for that. So, this is really good. If anyone's looking for a vanilla Supra, I highly recommend this. And if you're having the same kind of issues, just kind of for now until he fixes it, pop those off and you're good. But now I'm going to make sure OBS is still recording, which it is. Okay, now we are on a DPI Racing trophy truck by DirtPaw13. That is really hard to read. It's all like red and blurry. And my eyes are blurry enough as it is. Like, for me, this is blurry. Let alone this. So, this is nothing special. Just something I wanted to make. It has independent suspension in the front, 3-link in the rear. I wanted a sway bar, but couldn't figure it out. Dark gray pipe is meant to be the drive shaft. Oh, of course. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to use a little dark gray pipe like that for a drive shaft. I just wouldn't attach it. This looks really good. Like, chassis-wise and whatnot, this is a nice-looking truck. Good-looking A-arms. That'll have a lot of travel. I'm excited to start driving this. I'm going to go up along there with it. That looks really good. Yep, nice looking, actually. Yeah. I would almost call that like a hybrid 3 and 4 link in a way, but it is a 3-link. Do a 3-link with trailing arm. It's a 3-link because it only attaches to one point on the axle, but I'm saying it's kind of like a 4 because there's the 2 separate arms up here that are going to twist independently, whereas a 3-link, this upper bar would be one piece. You got the little drive shaft. Okay. Your sway bar though. If I can, I'll spawn something that has one really quick. Can you see the one in this? Does this have one? Yeah, it does. Okay. So basically, actually, hold on. Sway bar. There we go. So for a sway bar, you basically just want to add an extra spring on either side of your axle that is attached to a similar or to the same bar. There we go. So both these arms on either side go up and down. And then the springs cause the axle to be able to twist a little bit, but still... hold on. My wording's just getting messed up. Okay, so since the bar can go up and down freely, these springs won't affect your ride, like your just normal spring rate and whatnot. But since it can't twist, the spring rate of these ones will try to keep the axle level. And there you go. Got sway bars. So if you were to just take something like this, I'm sure there's tutorials. I might have made one. But here we go. That's a sway bar. And you could easily just put it on top of here on the back. Bring it up. Or on your links, like other people do. You have lots of room. You can tuck the springs in here. And it'd look really good. I could start my building help thing again, and then you could send it in, let me know. But yeah, basically just a bar coming off the chassis with a spring on either side going to either side of the axle. But for now, let's see how this handles. Because it looks, ooh, okay, it's powerful. All-wheel drive, okay. Oh, instantly, like, maxes out the suspension. Jeez. Oh, okay. Slow down a bit. It handles really good for the power, though. Like, that is quite surprising. They could be a bit soft. Like, it is a bit too powerful. So if I come over here, 2 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna try dropping them both by 2. And yeah, that's a bit more controllable. You don't want... That's one issue with electric motors sometimes, I find even in real life, is if you have too much power, it's just instant torque, you're just instantly spinning the wheels, and so on. But once I turned it down, this is actually quite nice to drive. It handles really good. And as I thought, it has a lot of suspension travel. It's just a little soft. Actually, if you left it the way it is, but added sway bar and bump stops, this would probably handle really well. Like, really well. Maybe stiffen the front a little bit. But for now, this is really good. I like it. It just needs a little bit more work. And I'd like to see how it turns out. As you work on it, I'd love to see you send in like updates and whatnot. But for now, we are moving on to a aerial nomad race by Desmashi. For those of you that don't know, the aerial nomad is a off-road like street legal buggy thing that you can just buy from Aerial. They made the Atom first and then made its little off-roading brother. So, a version of their Aerial Nomad touched up. Fixed and with a big wang on it. Yeah, I'd say that's a big one. Brake lights, indicator, right, left, and right, and ground clearance. 4-cylinder. Yeah, that's what it would have. Almost straight open exhaust. Yeah. Suspension, yeah. Filling of my seat. Turbo there. Oh. Okay, I almost didn't see that down there on the bottom. Also turbo. There is a hidden duck. I dare you to find it. There's a secret switch to press. Connection tool gives it away though. No worries. Okay. I'm gonna hide that for a second. Because I want to see if I can find it. Okay, so I'm just going to go over the buggy like I normally would, and then I will search for the duck. So, I have seen this before, not in real life, just in games and like TV and stuff, so I know a little bit about it. And this looks a lot like a Nomad, but with like body armor on it. And from what I can remember, the chassis looks exact. Ooh, it has proper steering on it. I'm excited for that. Oh my god, okay. I'm always excited for proper steering, especially when it's not really lagging. Like, if I... That doesn't really lag. That's awesome. Okay. Two arms on the rear. And it's got the typical. Here I go looking for the connect tool to look at the bearings, but here it's got the typical just the way suspension works best in this, I'll say. I don't know, I don't have another way to put it right now. And the transverse inline 4, all that means is it's sideways. And yeah. Really nice cage, really nice interior. Like that was really good. Oh, it's really how it should. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Okay, so that's the headlights. Ooh, that should be left and right signals. Do they turn off with the steering? They don't seem to, but I'm hoping they normally would because I know scrap tends to glitch. Oh, those ones stay on when you're in it. Or is it glitched? Because I don't remember those being on before. Okay, so either way, that's that, and then that is the suspension. Okay. I want to find the duck. There's a hidden butt. No. Nothing. 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 Nothing? Oh yeah, for some reason the carburetor's broken on my game at the moment. Every time I load the game, it re-downloads all the mods. So if anyone else is having that issue, please let me know. And if anyone knows how to fix it, please absolutely let me know, because it's been deterring me from working on my current project. Okay, well, I don't see any hidden buttons or anything really. Because that's all the ones that are stuck on the seat. Attached to this. Ooh, you even put the indicators on the dash. I really like that. Okay, so I don't know where this other one is. So, oh no, that was that. Okay, if I lift it, I'm gonna look underneath and see what I can find. So that would be the drivetrain and whatnot. Ooh, that's for the seat probably. Like the lights. All I can think of it being is like in the intake or something. Oh, looks like there's a mispainted tube there. Or is that to like signify something? I don't know. I'm overthinking. I'm just going to use the tool now, because I don't want to take forever doing this. Okay. So, yes, that seems to open. And that is... Where's the... I don't know. No, okay, that's gotta be that. But... Okay. There it is. You open that and there's the duck. I had a feeling that's what opened. Does it move? It moves! Yay! I don't know why that makes me excited, but it does. Okay, let's actually drive it now. So, hit 4, and there we go. Ooh, it's a little tail happy, but if I remember correctly, the real one is too. I'm impressed with the steering. It works really well. Like, really well. Just for the sake of the video for a second, I'm going to paint this white. So people that may not know can see what I'm talking about. But they have like the drag link and everything. Proper steering. The more proper a vehicle is in this, the more I gush about it. And it handles really well. Like, as soon as it starts sliding, I can correct no problem right away. And that's how it should be. It's a lot of fun. Bit of a slide there. Oops. Hit the rocks. I'll go down here. I didn't want to, but I'll go down here. This is fun. If anyone's looking for a buggy just to like rip around in that looks really good and handles really good, absolutely download this. And there's a duck. So there you go. That looks awesome. You even got the proper like bumper and stuff on the front. But I have to move on. Okie dokie. So, the next one is Lot of Wheels Car by Mr. T. This is interesting. It's electric, so it's going to have a lot of torque, and it looks like it has spring glitch steering. I like seeing like stuff like this where someone's just letting their imagination do whatever it wants. Alright, so yeah, spring glitch steering. And then, here you go. But yeah. Ooh, might be a little light for crawling, I don't know. Let's see. No, it's actually pretty good. I thought it would be too light. The spring glitch keeps it a little stiff from like rotating and whatnot. But yeah. This is really funny though. Seeing this go down the street, just like stand on the sidewalk, this would be hilarious. You could also do normal tank steering with this. If you were to, if you didn't weld it in the middle and then used a couple mods, you could put normal tank steering on it. And that's basically how it works. I forget what mod it is right now, but that's how it works. X is scripted objects, and this is a thing Bodwin made to show like how it works, I think. But yeah, apply this to that thing, and that would be a lot of fun probably. It turned properly and handled properly. You'd probably crawl a lot better, but it does need to be a bit heavier. And maybe put a bearing here on the springs so that it can rotate forwards better. I don't know, that's an idea. I would spend more time on it, but I don't really know what to do with it, or really what else to say about it. Maybe put a spring here, so like the seat can go up and down for suspension. I don't know. This is funny. When I saw it in the picture of it to download it, like, okay, what is this? But moving on. I'm sorry I didn't spend much time on it. I just don't know really what to say. It is funny. Maybe put some, like, thrusters on it. That'd be fun. I'd like to watch it climb up the side of the world. But moving on to the final one for this week. It is another wheel drive truck and trailer by Stealthy Green. Because I finally have water to test it. So, this is a 1991 Toyota Helix, mainly inspired by Whistling Diesel's Toyota Helix he bought for some normal durability testing, and I think it turned out pretty good. Oh god. I can't stand Whistling Diesel. I think he's got more money than brains. But anyways, typical... Oh, it's right-hand drive this time. Okay. So the typical... all the typical switches. To the boat. That's what you wanted me to really test out this time. It's the boat. So the boat can be disconnected by deleting the yellow caution blocks at the back. Loaded and uploaded with no lift. Run. Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to try and quite drive it out of here. Actually, I'm going to use this one to get me out of here. Because why not give it some more camera time? And then I'm going to go over to the little boat area over there that I kind of picked out. And see if I can back it into the water, launch it like I normally, like how it should be done. And yeah. Just normal driving, this actually handles really well. Other than the slight, like, stiffness in rotation from the spring glitch, it handles really well. It's kind of fun to drive. You don't really have to worry about where you go as long as you don't hit a tree. And if you even put like thrusters on it, it would maybe float. Use a wood frame, maybe plastic. It'd probably float. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. But we are almost here. So I will now spawn in the other truck and try to launch the boat. Good, it's spawned. Ooh, this one's a little laggy. Oops. Door, as I go in the wrong door anyways. Close the door. Okay, so green button. This button. That. It's so slow. Ah, no, go. Oh, that way. Come on. I have a feeling the trailer might be dragging a bit. Yeah, it looks like the trailer's dragging. Why? Should work. I'm just gonna move it over here. The way it was handling it just seems like the trailer's wheels aren't spinning or something. So let's get rid of the caution blocks. Alright, I'm guessing that's supposed to lock it. Yeah. So that's how it's... Okay, right, because that would have been down on the ground. Wow. Okay. So let's try this again, as I once again go on the wrong side. Okay, well, turn it on. Shift drive. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is too fast now. Okay. I backed up the other one. Hopefully I can get this one to back up. So slowly. Oh, I can't see now. That's always nice. Okay. Oopsies. Let's get out and try this. I'm interested in the boat. I want to see the boat. It's a really good looking truck too. I'm gonna check out the truck really quick. I am too interested in driving the boat. But I will check out the truck, because this is a different truck than last time, and it looks really good. And I love how these are always vanilla. Like, it's amazing. Wish I could get vehicles to look this good vanilla. The vehicles look horrible. But like, you can actually tell this is a Toyota. Especially from the front. It looks like what it's supposed to be. I love it. But let's get to the boat. Who's the boat? Shall I launch the boat that way? I'm going to turn the truck around like this. There we go. Oops. Maybe it'll slide into the water by the time we get back. Okay, so I'm guessing that was to turn it on. And it goes. Ah! as I fall out. It's gonna go on its own. You should buy. You should put because normal outboard engines have a little tether on them. At least most of them do. And that tether goes attached to the person driving it, so that if the person driving it falls off, the engine shuts off. You could do the same with, like, a couple sensors along here. So let's try this again. Try not to turn so much. There we go. As long as I don't, like, turn too sharp or anything, this actually works really well. And I can look around properly. Don't have to worry about the weight of the seat or... There we go. That's the only thing you have to worry about, is launching yourself off it. And it running away on you. Which is kind of funny. Oh crap, it's got thrusters, so it might just keep going on land. Oh, thank God. Okay. Uh-oh. No, stop it. Don't wiggle up the beach. No! Get back here. No. Okay, I got it. So, I am going to end this week's episode here. I'm getting too tired. But as usual, a great real drive vehicle. Two real drive vehicles, sorry, and right drive vehicles. So, did I mention how this would buy gas stuff here? I can't think anymore. I've been doing this too long. So, I am going to head back over, load everything, and do the outro. That still won't work. Nope. Okay. I will be back. Okay. There we are. Once again, awesome creations. I don't really know what to say right now. Like I just said a minute ago, I'm really tired, but I look forward to seeing more progress on the truck on the far left, because that's a really good base that has a lot of potential. The Supra is just great. Like, it looks I'm surprised at how much it looks like a Supra for being vanilla. Like, even the Mark IV ones that I have that are vanilla don't look quite like Mark IVs. Aerial Nomad is pretty much exactly the same. It's how it should be, in my opinion, as it slowly slides down the hill. If you look at it really closely, it's slowly sliding to the right. The lots of wheel car is just funny. That's fun to drive, and it's just funny. I'd like to see a little bit more stuff done with it. Just make it weird. Make it weird. Have fun. Actually, really quick. This is sliding, so I'm going to move it before it starts lagging. And the real drive vehicles I usually gush about, so. This one should just be question mark. Yes. Okay, so. I don't think I ever made a video of this, but this is what I mean about just be weird about what you build. Do whatever you want. And just some weird driving around thing. And it, like, folds out and gets bigger and taller. And that's all it does. So just think outside the box. Enjoy it. So yeah, on that note, I am going to end this video here. I really enjoyed doing it this week. I enjoy it every week, but either way, watch this thing kinda fold up again. Yeah. Thanks for sending in your creations. I look forward to next week's. And I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.